What have I missed? What must I do?
As ice, you have your hands full.
Vigastis, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
When did you first notice people were getting sick?
At the start of this cycle. It began quite slowly and I didn't think much of it. But then the cases grew rapidly day by day. The more that fell sick, the faster the pathogen spread.
You seem really worried. Have you ever seen a sickness like this before?
No. There are many odd phenomena during this cycle. Plants dying, strange insects, and animal attacks. I worry about what this could signify.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, there was a device being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries and eradicate disease.
Was?
His device is missing. Scientists here have tried to replicate it based on the schematics, but it's still in the experimental phase. And it hasn't been tested on humans.
So it may not work.
That's not the biggest issue. Poseidon has outlawed the use of our technology on humans. I fear that if we don't act quickly, the pathogen will spread across Atlantis.
If you think this healing device can help the sick, then I'll make sure you have it.
The wisdom of an issue, but the compassion of a human. You were a good choice for Vigastis. You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories, in the Consus archive.
Right where we need to go.
As I saw me yesterday.
The device Azais wants must be inside. I should watch my step around here. There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here. Heavy. And here's a note. The Forge of Atlantis. This can be used to create weapons. I have to find this place. Something's in the way. An ISU device. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
so shroud of vision. But Hephaestus was a master of war using or the printed force. Based on whenever rising death, most of this created devices, the body devices for what this is that feature is being created the prototype and as he approached the end of his natural life, he thought it conscious device. Able to communicate with the outside world, however, the prototype appears trusted. Many failed attempts were made by fellow disciplined station. During the previous cycle, rumors of the discovery of concepts of functional prototype didn't ever had it. Tale of Brother, cycle, ARPG technology. My personal account of the familiar research connected with the discussed but for the official statement reference code. Okay, for those who exist, but the cycle research takes the role as important. The document will read that Hades, brother to Poseidon, is the mastermind of leadership. On the contrary, barking for many paranormal underworld. Center heat the concern and the quality of blood ordiners have are infinitely exponential. Work progress needs as much as a certain handle. Partner in a lot of games of hands, Poseidon and Hades are open. However, share common ground on subject. Zeus, their other brother, golden child atop Mount Olympus, has been a taboo topic for cycles and have been recorded. Others have stopped touching. One myth tells of a time Zeus came to Atlantis personally to reprimand his brother. As soon as he is dead, Poseidon destroyed the cycle just to get names.
I don't understand how this glowing cloth is going to heal the sick. I hope Azais is right.
Okay, yes. Yes, and it they get another one. And we're almost level 1. Ooh, I guess we can use level 1 there.
I've brought the, glowing cloth you asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact, but you have it. I can't believe it. Now then, let's see what this thing can do.
What the fuck did you do?
I thought I had calibrated correctly. Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work, and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do now?
Oh my goodness.
This device is dangerous. Maybe Poseidon outlawed it for a reason. I don't think it should be used on anyone else.
I was so hopeful, but you're right. This device isn't ready to be used on live subjects. All I've done is add to the pain and suffering.
Some things can't be fixed with devices or intellect. There are problems even the ACO can't solve.
I suppose all I can do is return this device to the laboratory and make sure the victims are comfortable until the end.
That's what helped. I hope they're not all this intense.
Yeah, it's so help. We help. We go and we help, right? Really help. Definitely help. That's for sure. Help me see that the device doesn't work and that guy dies. We're going to die anyway. definitely a puzzle for later. Still haven't made a personal law. Order respite, the garden will become the ground from which they cultivate a new world, one in which every element will fall under their control. When it's too late, they will stop work.
Ah, the Castis. I heard you can help me with the solar floral regeneration project.
The what?
Oh, forgive me. Let me start from the beginning. I'm Neocles, an imperial botanist here in Atlantis. I'm engineering a way to aid floral regrowth.
The flowers here can't just grow on their own?
Oh, no! You're not one of those followers of Minerva, are you?
Slow down. Why don't you just tell me what it is you need from me?
Oh, apologies, Nicastis. You're new to Atlantis, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me begin. Basically, the plants are a key resource for us here. But a few cycles ago, humans overpicked them, and now the air is suffering.
You want to grow more?
In a sense, yes. I have a hypothesis, a theory that using a natural power source stronger than the sun will promote sustainable growth.
You're losing me again.
There are devices that project beams of light around the Garden of Triton. Redirecting them using the reflective surfaces would stimulate floral regrowth.
You want me to move your lights?
Yes! And the Castis, taking care of our natural resources, would send a message to all of Atlantis.
A good message, I hope. It looks like all the light beams need to hit that central structure. That must be the device Neocles mentioned. Reminds me of how I opened the door to Atlantis. worked. First one down.
Should I go down here or wait? Or west? There's definitely west. Just wait. It has to be west. Let's leave right now or later. Okay, let's do this again. Where was it? There.
We'll get the flowers growing in no time. Won't budge. Beautiful. That should do it. I'll tell Neocles it's done. That doesn't seem good. What happened? I moved your light beams. It seemed to be working, but then...
The beams are aligned, yes, but the power isn't running.
What do you think the problem is?
None of this makes any sense. The light beams should expand across the gardens and present with enhanced photons.
Oh no. Something's wrong with the photons?
Are you making fun of me? Who doesn't know what photons are?
Just me and the rest of the Greek world.
Never mind the photons. When my enhanced source powers the device, it should... Oh. Unless the light is not progressing from the source, rendering it unenhanced.
So the next step is...
Go to the control room and make sure the power source isn't displaced.
And what exactly is this source?
An igneous matter consisting of Imperial... It's a rock. Just make sure there's a rock in the control room.
Fine. I'll go see if this rock is there. Looks like Neocles was right. There is no rock here. Hey! Stop right there! Get back here! Malaka!
What's the Vicastis doing attacking people?
I'm chasing down a thief. Looks like you're the one who took Neocles' rock.
My name is Melita. I'm an environmental biologist, not a thief. Neocles has no claim to a natural power source like this.
That rock must be worth a lot if you're trying to steal it.
You're the Vicastis and you have no idea what the power source is? Aren't you invested in the future of our resources?
It's easy. Put the rock in Neocles' device, and we'll fix the flowers.
This isn't Neocles' first attempt at population balancing. When the flowers were overpicked and the bees started dying, first he attempted to artificially pollinate the flowers. When he artificially pollinated the flowers, the soil degraded. When the soil...
I get the idea. But then, how would you fix the gardens?
I wouldn't. Nature has been healing itself for eons. Neocles needs to stop meddling.
Melita! You've always been obtuse about the project. No accountability for civilization's impact on the ecosystem.
Insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. When will you accept your hypothesis has failed?
Failed is inaccurate terminology. I simply adjusted my theory after experiencing unintended results.
Enough bickering, both of you.
You're right. I wanted to destroy the power source to end his project once and for all. But as the Vicastis, it should be your decision.
The project Neocles is working on is important for the future of Atlantis. Hand over the rock.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Thank you. This will propel Atlantis' sustainability forward by centuries. All those cynics like Melita will see the progress eventually.
Just be careful. It sounds like your theory could still use some work.
This is the right course of action for all of Atlantis, Nicastis. Trust me. Please, Do me the honor of returning the stone to the device.
The device fails miserably now. I'm gonna be...
Atlantis' gardens will be healed in no time. This is intense. As though I can't tell where my hand ends and the staff begins. The gardens seem to be thriving, with wildlife.
The one who holds the staff has no choice but to face both immediate and future consequences for lifetimes. That takes responsibility.
I hear you, Elysium. You may think I'm crazy, but at least I'm accountable.